Hello, everyone.
Hello, anyway.
Furo is the host, Laolu. Furo, please proceed.
Shout out to K10.
Every time I say hello, everyone, I remember hello anyway, to be honest. But back to the episode at hand. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Open Africa podcast. Oh, I don't want to count episodes, but yes, thank you for listening.
We've recorded plenty of episodes. I've lost track. Well, we've not recorded plenty. Maybe it's like 5. But anyway.
Or 6.
Whatever.
Yes. So with me here, we have the badly behaved duo.
Please, I take exception to that.
Okay.
I'm very nicely behaved. Some of the time. Sometimes.
And so that's
sure.
Laolu.
That's Laolu. And this is Nosa, yeah.
Okay. So let's get right into it. So Twiga Foods recently raised $30 million Series B from Goldman Sachs and IFC. So to put it in context, Twiga Foods is a Kenyan Agritech startup. They basically, do you want to share what they do?
Yeah. So basically, they sort of facilitate the supply chain. So from like farmers to big vendors in the city and all of that.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Do they have like a series of Okadas that ride the produce from village to township?
I mean, explain for
Is it logistics
regular folk.
So there's a bit of logistics in what they do, but I think the biggest thing that they do is the marketplace. Basically, giving those farmers somewhere or someone to sell their produce to. So all them bananas, capsicum, and fruits and stuff that they grow in Kenya. And personally, I think like it's a refreshing take on the use of technology. So beyond just financial services, like there are other areas of the economy, other sectors of the economy that
New technology.
Yes, that desperately need technology.
The bankers are trying to push the spotlight from them.
We're just saying.
Yeah, because I feel like we talk about financial services.
Because you are bankers. You are bankers. That's
but even then, banks finance. I mean, look at the people that they raise money from Goldman Sachs and the International Finance.
30 million is plenty money, Sha.
Man.
Like, are they going to buy more Okada or is it going to be like, how do they even transport this food?
You know what? Let me just reconfirm that for you before somebody will fact check me on Obasanjo's internet, and my life will be. So see their site, farmer registration, vendor registration. So they're probably matching. Let me see if they say anything about
delivery. Yeah,
the logistics leg of it. The journey of Twiga bananas from farm to venue. They're like the poster child for startups in Kenya, like startups doing big things in Kenya. Like you can't talk about.
To be fair, this is not a startup anymore. Why are you calling it a startup? This is a big corporate. They probably have. I'm sure I say they have a factory. Once you have a factory, you can't be calling yourself startup. Startup is when you're in a cubicle in CC Hub.
See, in Africa, you're a startup until
you're
considered going concern for the economy.
Yeah, startup until Dangote.
Because people still refer to some people still refer to Interswitch as a startup sometimes, and I'm just like.
I mean, I feel like Interswitch calls themselves a startup, so they can. I don't know.
Man, they enable.
What am I saying? They don't call themselves a startup. People that are planning to IPO and cash out and live life on the beach and smoke Cuban cigars.
Wow.
What a life. That's our former guy is going to make money when they IPO. God bless him. That's all I can say.
I don't even know who you are talking about again.
On to the next one.
You don't know our former guy? Okay, don't worry.
Our bike.
Speaking of, before we even get to our bike,
What happened?
does anybody know why Jack came to Lagos?
We're just seeing the selfies everywhere.
I think I prefer not to speak.
I feel like
if I speak, I am in trouble.
It was a government thing. I might be wrong.
I mean, because of the social media bans they want to put.
No, I just don't know. The first guys he hung out with were government guys.
Were they government?
They're all what's it called? Akin is the CND of
But it wasn't just Akin now. Inside there was tools.
There was one picture,
Yes.
like there was one random picture that was like,
But they didn't
oh,
show
like
that. They didn't show that side of it.
guy, there was one picture that was like someone threw a net into Nigerian Twitter and just dragged the first set because
Exactly.
Joaba was in the job.
Exactly.
So
I know, but Joaba is like a government guy now.
Joaba has left government for
No,
a
he's
couple of
back
years
in.
now.
He's back in.
Special advisor to Ebonyi State something.
They appointed him recently. He's back in the government.
I just thought it was Twitter buzzers, people that
I mean, fair, but
popular. On
why?
Twitter.
Why? I mean, it's not is Nigeria that big of a market for Twitter?
I don't think so actually.
They don't even have
So,
office here. You
There's
can't even
actually
buy
an article
ads.
that says that, Jack Dorsey himself says that Twitter in Nigeria hasn't reached the numbers that are like impressive for them. yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was Facebook, yes, I can understand.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
But
Twitter numbers in Nigeria aren't.
Yeah,
aren't
they aren't very
impressive.
impressive. It's very small market.
So it wasn't government. It's Akin, Joe, Tayo, Tools. I'm looking at pictures.
They didn't
That's
take,
such a
they didn't take,
random
well, they didn't
lineup.
take picture of the
Yeah.
other guys now. It was the government guys
There's
I saw.
picture on Punch.
Wait, guy, everybody has pictures with Jack. Everybody. Even
No,
my
because
guys.
he has even done the what am I saying? He did the customary tech hub, you know,
CC
CC hub, and
I hear that
Della,
he
Tech
didn't
Hub.
talk in CC Hub. Like he
And
just
the
showed
press
up
guys
20
were pissed
seconds.
off.
It took.
Then to be fair, I'm sure the guy entered the elevator and he saw. He said, "Wow, is this the CC hub? Wow, this is a cyber
it's
cafe. Wow."
I prefer not to speak.
I beg. As I have no, there's nothing for me to lose with those young men. Is you guys, are you bankers?
How?
I mean,
What do you do? again?
Like
You guys have dealings with them. Me, I don't have
We
dealings
don't.
with them anymore.
What am I doing with
That's
them?
their business.
I'm
They
just
can
saying,
come and
like
fight
you are firing hot shots at
Can come and fight me.
people minding their business.
They bought like the Kenyan version of CC Hub recently now. So they can have 2 cyber cafes in 2 big countries. Co-working space is cyber cafe, I beg.
You know, and what is annoying me is that the essence of it is actually right. Internet access, a place to sit and do your work. Essentially, it's a cyber cafe.
Can you tell me somebody, oh wow, CC Hub incubated me?
Eh,
You do what call budget?
They will call
Do you want to
Life
call
Bank.
budget?
They
Yeah, we
always-
calling boy,
they
okay,
push
call
Life
budget.
Bank,
So yeah, we'll
Life
call
Bank.
Life Bank,
Uh-huh.
call Visa class. What was their contribution there?
I don't know.
Did they ever buy one Okada? I mean, I guess they carry that hand to
Suppose.
hand from like
Exactly.
from shop to shop. Say, please invest in this woman. I'll never forget when I moved back to this country. I remember Tony Onubelu was before they started doing TF. There was one thing where the startups used to pitch for Kinikon for money. So I sat in on one of them, and I think it was like 5K. There was one guy that had this idea. It was like Shopify for Nigeria, and I thought honestly it was the best idea there. But the person that won was the organizer of the stuff, one of the CC Hub guys for Trooper.
And it has been paining you since
And he has been
then.
paying me since then. Because how can Trooper win that thing when there's Shopify for Nigeria right here? I'm sure that guy needed money. And we had burned everything. Because I think a couple months after that, he shut his stuff down and went to work for Jumia. Then now he might be in Germany or something. I've forgotten his name. All I know is that from that incident, that was when my beef with CC Hub started. When the guy was preaching Trooper, he said his stuff was like, I don't know if you played Halo or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You can just, if you want to play ball, just sign on in the app and just match make you guys. And all of you just jam inside the stuff.
But that's like.
Oh, exactly. Have you seen that happen? Have you seen Trooper? It's not corporate wellness they are doing.
I joined Trooper.
Or they'll tell you, oh, let's jog across the bridge.
Yeah, I joined Trooper. I was looking, but like when I moved back as well, I was looking for lots of activities.
Did you
So
find activities?
I struggled.
Exactly. And all the people are fat, so I don't even understand what the benefit there
Yeah,
is.
that's the point. They're trying to get.
Nosa, would you like if you signed up for this and you met only buff people there, like the service wasn't
Can I at
designed
least see
for-
success stories? If you are going to do corporate wellness, can I see success stories? Man, I've been drugging this bridge with these guys.
Join
and now
other
I'm now
companies
buff.
on Trooper Corporate Wellness, APM terminals. Co-creation hub, GB Foods, P&G.
Yeah.
Maintain a healthy, fit, and highly motivated workforce.
They've pivoted from that halo for football to corporate wellness, and that one is man no man. You just enter if you know the HR inside. Bros, let's just do.
Because that's what.
Let's just do jumping jacks in the parking lot.
They have bills to pay. Still knock their hustle.
I beg.
See their pricing, sir.
30K, 150K.
One group exercise for 45 minutes. One fitness challenge for month.
Well, you get? Can you
curated video for the month?
How much is Bodyline membership?
For a month.
How much is Bodyline membership?
Wait,
Bodyline membership is like 40K.
50.
50K. If you add 20K more, you can buy this 30K. Is that per member of staff?
Per month.
Is it for the whole organization?
I think this is for the whole organization.
See, give your staff Bodyline membership, top of the line gym.
They have corporate plans.
They'll give you corporate plan.
There's another plan, plus 150K per month.
Yeah.
Qualified instructor to facilitate 4 group workout sessions. Each session is an hour.
4 group. It won't pass. Stretch like
Hold
this,
up.
bend like this.
There's advanced for 250K. That one has pre-health assessment to include blood pressure and BMI. Then there's enterprise 400K. Pre-health assessment to include blood pressure, blood sugar, and BMI for 30 employees.
For 30 employees.
Do you know? I just want you guys to know that this started from. This is good.
Halo for
like
football.
Halo for hangout. You know, you want to play tennis with your friends and you have no friends. You just sign up and you just look at the map and it will matchmake you to corporate wellness.
Well.
And this is the guy that won that money, while that guy that made Shopify for Nigeria. I needed Shopify for Nigeria. I needed it.
Please,
that guy would never come back.
Can we stop Nosa's rants here?
Yes,
Nosa, we are sorry. We're actually sorry.
Anyway, yes, what were we going to
Our bike is what we wanted
bike.
to talk about.
Even our bikes, they're looking like very cheaper. And then their stuff is a bicycle, and they'll now be plugging for fitness.
That's the people should just look.
Can I tell you a community?
It is bike sharing.
Yeah.
That's
that
what
needs
it is.
our
Stop
bike.
saying fitness.
Covenant University.
Yes,
They're already working
I'm sure
with
they're
a
in
couple
Covenant.
universities. So
Covenant University needs it. It's just that maybe when the boys try to climb the bike, all their slim-fitted trousers will tear but as somebody who was on that campus for 4 years, I can tell you, I needed a bicycle in that school.
So if looking at their website, if it is to be believed, they're working with Redeemers University, University of Ibadan, Pan Atlantic. I don't know this logo. I don't know that logo. Which
You are rude, but okay.
No, I mean, but to be fair, the only model that can work in this country is what's it called? It's like a university like transport thing. Because you can't do it as far, because like in New York, you have all these bike sharing things and people just ride bicycles like they are poor. Or across
London.
But is that? I mean, I guess for students,
Yeah, but as a
Well,
working
babes
man,
won't use it either.
I once knew a babe, but we won't speak about her.
You with all your foundation, makeup, and stuff, you now ride bicycle, and all the sweat will now mix with
Furo,
your.
you're saying something. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I think our mic is bad. Furo, say something, guys. She's saying somebody, but we can't hear her.
So Furo knows someone that bikes to work.
Used to, I repented.
Oh
You
my
know.
God! In this
She has
Lagos,
entered politics now,
Guy,
so she
the
doesn't
sweat.
work again.
Sweat?
She doesn't do
Sweat.
that kind of stuff anymore. But that's
There's
besides.
some
That's
things that-
offline gist. Please, let's
there are some
proceed.
things that
is
just should
different.
not fly. Look, if you are doing anything mobility that does not have AC, just stop it.
Look, Lagos is hot and it's not walkable. The only people that can afford to be smelling like that are university students and developers in Yaba. That's really it. Those are the only people you can excuse that, okay, fair. Things have been hard. It's hot here. But I can't imagine a banker. Because like in New York, now you see all those investment bankers, oh my God, I'm just going to ride a bike to go to my Goldman Sachs office.
Some of them, you get to the office and there's a shower in the office, so you can even go and freshen up.
That's what Nigeria, Lagos,
There's
this
nothing
country is not built for that.
UVA, they have gym and shower.
I mean AFC too, Sha.
Yeah.
AFC, but if you work at AFC and you have Bupa health insurance, I don't understand why you're riding bicycle to work. Are you an idiot?
No, they're fitness. I mean, look at which
You
country
buy big
is it
Jeep
not-
like the rest of your mates.
Isn't not in Netherlands that everybody rides a bicycle.
Yeah, that's Netherlands. But what's the average temperature?
Do you even have
in
sidewalks?
See,
No, whenever I'm driving and I see guys on bicycles, I just want to jam them.
How?
Because they're not like as fast as Okadas.
Yeah, so they can't get away from you.
But they occupy Okada
And then sometimes
space.
they do this annoying thing where they're just swinging back and forth.
And then they're trying to find control.
Imagine riding bike on Third Milan and there's someone bashes you and you fall inside that lagoon.
What's wrong with you?
What do you tell your employer? You say, hey, I was on my way to the office, my laptop, my hard
How
drive.
you tell the employer you'll be gone there?
You know, like all those.
No, I hear that our hotel is not deep like that. Yeah.
Enter it now. You know, like all those banks that do what's it called? That do corporate wellness. They'll turn off the elevator and
Yes.
tell you to walk up the stairs to the fifth floor.
First
Guy,
time I saw
shed
that, I was
tears.
quite upset.
No
I
lift
shed
Wednesdays.
tears. Oh, God.
What they should do, instead of pool cars, they should do our bike. Every branch, every office should have a bicycle. I mean, they're all in the same via. If you're going for meetings, you can book the bicycle to ride.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one with you. One day I stood outside my office, shirt, trouser, and black shoe, and my legs started cooking. It was like braise. You know when you're braising meat? Lagos sun is not.
Also,
In the corporate world, though, don't try cycling.
we had a problem with the AC at work, right? This week. So they're fixing the AC, and during that period, then one of the guys in the office was like, you guys should be used to this now. Like, this is Lagos. I was like, actually, no, now I think about it, no, I'm not used to it.
I'm actually not.
I have AC in
anymore.
my house, AC
Yes.
in my car,
Yes.
AC in the office.
Yes.
I'm not exposed to the elements.
Yeah, like that's why you see some people like, and this one is not even shade. Like people in their 20s looking like they are 45. You can't be in that sun without sun cream. And
I've started using
not
SPF. You see
age.
SPF 40.
Yeah, but you know that's why lots of Nigerians might not be aware, especially people that drive car to office, office to car. You're vitamin D deficient.
It's fine.
But we're not here to.
Can I not
criticize.
take supplements?
You can
It's
take
fine.
supplements.
Exactly.
fine, don't worry, we'll be alright. But we are not.
No,
buying
but
that.
seriously,
But our bike is smart to target university
Universities,
campuses.
yeah.
That's. I mean,
But-
it's a no-brainer anyway, Sha.
how do you make money off?
Students.
Students. Well, there are plenty of students inside all these federal schools.
So the thing is that those federal schools, not the students at all. No, some of them have extra money. Some of them are running side hustles. Some
But
of
how
them,
much is each
I mean,
like a ride?
I don't have the
I
app.
think you like have to download the app.
Yeah.
I guess to be fair, I'm not the best qualified person to talk about these things because I can't ride a bicycle. Sorry,
I will
I
will
can,
ride a
but
bike. Like
I would ride for like fitness. But
no,
like,
I would
that's-
ride to get to where I'm going to.
But that's really when like I'm blowing. I have money.
Yeah, my
and
my oldest brother bought a bike when he got to the Stanford campus. Like when he got to Stanford, he bought a bike.
You see, I'm sure it doesn't even.
When you were hopping between this place and Interswitch in Nigeria, Oga, were you riding bicycle?
bicycle. I mean, I only get it so I can do all those like leisurely bike rides on the bridge with the rest of my fellow rich.
Ooh, yes.
Nigerian men.
I want to do that one of these days. But moving on.
All those guys always have money. Haven't you seen the moped that's always behind them? Those are the guys I want to ride with. Can have like a bicycle club. Our bike should sponsor those guys.
Yes.
Our bike should sponsor those guys with bicycle.
Anyway,
Maybe you link up with like Ikoyi Club.
Nosa, let's move forward, please. I want to talk about Android phones.
Okay.
Those ones that they target specifically for the African market. So all them Infinix and Oppo and Techno and all those Nigerian ones. Like I have a question about bloatware. Why? Why? I don't even know how to articulate it. So recently, Furo, you gave me a hot file that you wanted to break.
Yes.
Yeah? And I spent almost 2 hours trying to disable some of the apps that came bundled with it.
Yeah.
Eagle News, dominating half of the screen with all sorts of gist, Globalcom ads on my home screen. The question is, why do they do this?
I think that's how they subsidize the phone now.
Yeah.
Don't you buy Android phone for like 5K these days?
See, I was
this is
really
an
cheap.
Infinix
I think it was
Hot
like 30K. I was being quite like I was like,
They make
I
the
like
rest
for
of
my
their
side
money
hustle.
for
I don't
selling
really want
ads.
to spend a lot of money on it. So I was like, okay, this is like reasonable. You know,
I mean,
we'll do the job.
What I
WhatsApp
really can't
and
believe
calls.
is what's so cool is that they actually have the ads like inside the phone.
The ads are
If
annoying.
I turn off there's a third-party app that
I thought it would be like I thought it would be like inside their apps.
If I turn off hideouts and all of them should come back, and I remove this Google launcher that I installed, just wait 30 seconds. You see when you swipe down like this,
and you see notifications, it's all ads.
Obafemi Martins reveals 4 steps to prosperity.
But you know they're selling these ads like
pastor's wife turns to the goat.
Because some transient guys came to the office, come and pitch selling ads.
Yeah.
They'll put all this stuff inside.
But my own question is, for people who use these phones, like, are they not concerned about like the overall feel of the phone? Like,
I don't understand. Somebody that's been using Palasa phone, you're talking of user experience.
So again, it goes to the market.
The guy doesn't even know what is inside the other phone.
But this ads thing is not just in their low-end phones. Because I remember when I had, I think it's just Android being open source that it allows for.
Look, if you are buying Oppo, you know what you are getting.
No, this one was a Nexus 6P.
There are ads on Google.
There was an app that had permissions for banners. You know those banner notifications, and in addition to its own in-app, like in-phone notifications, you will also be seeing all those, you know, those Chicken Republic type ads that you see on websites, Citizens Mail.
You know, to be fair, I don't know if they're considering it, but I feel like hardware should be like Opay's last bus stop. Like after all of this, they should start getting all this low-end China. Just get some random OEM in China just to make you a bunch of phones. So they can
bundle
all the Opay stuff inside. In fact, as you buy the phone, you have Opay account.
Your number is
Opay. They'll go to NCC. You don't even need email address. From the beginning, they've got you.
And you make it very cheap.
Because like the biggest companies, they're always like companies that are like fully vertically integrated. Like they own every step of the stuff. So first they'll own the Opay, own the O-Ride, own the phone. You'll be inside Opay.
Fully surrounded.
This is how China is going to colonize us. They're just surveilling us. When we are ready, they'll just turn on.
Did you know that the African Union building, there were some allegations that the Chinese that built it put like cameras, hidden cameras and stuff, and we're listening in on all the meetings and stuff like that.
No, but on jokes aside, I feel like for Opay, their next major move should be should be hardware. Because I even heard that they bought like a betting company recently.
No.
But this one, I don't know how sure that gist is, but I heard that they bought a betting company. So they're really about to. They just want to own you guys. This is why I can never leave Steve Jobs. I'd rather Steve Jobs own me.
Steve Jobs is no longer a source.
Tim Cook is fine. He's an able replacement.
But speaking of telco, mobile phones and stuff, like looking at the telco market, recently I had to, Nine Mobile has been on my neck about coming to do SIM registration again. And so yesterday I went to their office to go and register my SIM, and their office is dead. Like I was sitting there thinking, why do I still use Nine Mobile?
Nine Mobile has gone down.
Like, didn't they just buy something for somebody?
They've gone down. Like Airtel has surpassed Nine Mobile, and I don't think this was never the case when they were still at Tisala.
Yeah.
Like they were firmly number 2, then it was then between Glow and
they were.
Yeah, they were like number 2. It was like between
Tisala was like.
I could have sworn that Airtel was really big as well, considering they had been in the game from.
I've forgotten Airtel is a product of plenty buyouts.
Zain, Econet.
They were never stable. Then the guys, they were always cheap.
Yeah.
Because they don't like paying for stuff. And as a professional looking for sponsorship money kind of person, I can tell you that
inside
their hands are tight.
Their hands are very tight. There's been a period where they were owing guys now. That IHS was going to go.
Is that Nine Mobile, yeah? Or
no,
Airtel.
Uh-huh. They are, of all the guys, as far as infrastructure goes, they have like the smallest one, like if I remember correctly.
But Nine Mobile, like literally the store was looking like ghost town, and this was like, and I was worried. I was literally sitting down there, and then their staff were busy gisting. I was like, bro, I came here to change my SIM. I sat down there for like 20 minutes. The line didn't move.
I don't understand. If you are really serious about using phones in Nigeria, you should have MTN.
I just walked out.
I'm sure the 9Mobile guys are like, what is this babe doing here? MTN is across the store.
Do you understand? I walked out.
If you want service, go there.
I walked out, but the timing was bad, so like I couldn't go straight to MTN. But it's like girls got a port because it's not working.
Yeah. For me, if you're going to use anything in this country, it's either 9Mobile or MTN.
9Mobile or MTN?
Those are your only two realistic options. Airtel, my OTP did not deliver. I had fought everybody in the office. I had escalated people, just fighting everybody. Like, this is how you treat our customers. This is how you treat... Fighting up and down. Until I ported back in separate annoyance. And all of a sudden, OTPs are delivering. I mean, and it happened when I moved from Glow to 9Mobile, where I would not get OTPs. And I sent them a DM. I sent 9Mobile a DM, and they struggled for a bit. And one guy just said, oh, change this to this. And the moment I changed it started working.
Sorry, can I just ask? So you ported from Glow to 9Mobile to MTN? So
2 SIMs, as we usually do in Nigeria.
Okay.
First one was Glow, moved to 9Mobile. Then Airtel, because I wanted to be a cheapskate. Then when the sufferhead was too much, I moved back to 9Mobile. Second one was 9Mobile, then MTN. And that's where it ended. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if this means that I have to move back to Glow so I can get OTP.
It appears so.
I can never go. That's the best. I have to get another phone. I can't do that. Sorry. There are those iPhones that have 2 SIMs in like China or like the Hong Kong version.
But why don't we have them here?
How many people are buying iPhone in this country? People don't have money. So
I want a dual SIM iPhone.
You have to buy it from
Alibaba.
From the East.
Such.
Because I know the iPhones they get. Because in
like
America, so like in America, the dual SIM they have is like a virtual SIM or some weird thing where the thing is pre-installed. Then you now have a physical thing. But in Hong Kong, I think you have like actual 2 proper SIM slots. I can't remember. I was looking at it one time when I was really serious, but as you know, I don't have money, so that story ended there.
Anyway, please let's just move forward.
That's how we get super agent license.
Oh, this is something I'm actually excited about. I don't even know what they're going to do with it, but
they will do agency for banks and microfinance banks and everybody.
Because I know they had an issue like giving POS terminals with them and CBN. I don't know the full gist, but because them and Paystack were doing POS terminals, and after a while we just stopped. We don't offer this feature anymore. But it's to be very interesting to see what they do with it. Are they going into proper full-time agency work, or are they going to what's it called?
I mean, agency is the way for many people looking to get in on that financial services money.
I think agency is a bubble. I think we'll soon burst, but that's for another day.
For me, I feel like the love for Fluttery for me is ebbing. Because, I mean, when they first started and there was Barca and all of that, there was lots of hype, the wearable devices, I was like, yay, lit. And then now I'm just like, I'm not sure where they're going.
We are all, to be fair, it's not that they're not doing stuff, it's just not as exciting as it used to be. It's just not as exciting as it used to be.
It's not like
Well, what's it called? I mean, they're making moves, and even between them and Paystack. Like Paystack, I know they're trying to start issuing cards very soon.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be interesting because I think Paystack actually has all the ingredients to morph into an SME bank. Everything is there for them to do like something like Tide in the UK. But I don't know if that's their strategy, but the ingredients are there. Flutterwave, they're more as far as
isn't Paystack now big in terms of processing? Paystack is the bigger company now, yeah.
I think so. I don't know the raw numbers, but their strategies are very different. To be fair, Paystack is very startup friendly. So almost every startup you see that has a payment thing just to
Powered
replace
by
that.
Visa,
And Flutterwave is more bank friendly. So like they do a lot of white label stuff for banks. I mean they have because their guys are most of their staff are like seasoned former big business guys.
Yeah.
So like guys they are approaching
I
from
guess that's
business
forming their
schools.
strategy.
Yeah, so that shapes how they really
Yeah.
approach these things.
Well, I just know that agency now is the new rave in terms of driving financial services, because the CBN wants to hit their target that they shifted to 2023 from what was it before?
I think it was 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, that they wanted to hit is it 80% inclusion, and now they're saying 90-something% or something like that. So the more the merrier. I mean, provided people are actually going to enter areas.
more cheap deposits. Yeah.
Wow. Say more cheap deposits. Why are you hating?
Look, I've honestly
Because people will not download app in Ogbomoso. You are hating. Don't go and look for agency.
I just want to let you know that what's it called? I have plenty. My people are in the nether regions of this country. I mean, it's in nether. I don't know the English, but in the far regions. I'm delivering cars to Nasarawa.
Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday to you.
So just
and
know,
all the best.
Kuda is out here. If you haven't downloaded Kuda app, please download.
Wow, another plug.
You know, I'm just going to
I think
request.
it's time we get paid.
I'm just going to request for a card now. Kuda. God help you. Let that thing not get to me the time that you said.
We are in beta. These things take time. I don't understand why you Nigerians don't understand beta.
I will send email, Instagram, Twitter.
We are trying to build this app with you, because as a staff of a big bank, are they building anything with you?
Yes.
What are they building
Yes.
with you? What have you built? I have an account with you guys. Have you guys told me, hey, no, sir, this is what we are doing?
What's your... As a matter of fact, don't build it with me. Please just give me my card. That's all I want.
This is why forever I'll be tweeting about you people on the internet, about how your fund is not doing well. Yeah.
Wow.
Shall just cut out that one?
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll just be Africa podcast. It won't be open again.
Africa Close Podcast.
Because I will not say anything.
All right. Thank you for listening. I hope that the information was useful to you. I don't know. All right. Yeah. So next episode.